There's no excuse for horse abuse.
Ban horse carriages.
There's no excuse for horse abuse.
Ban horse carriages.
There's no excuse for horse abuse.
Ban horse carriages.
Technology enabling us to capture what has always been the case, which is that these horses are victims of
Okay, so I'm here with Councilman Holden. So why are you here today, and tell us a little bit about Ryder's Law.
Well, it's hard to believe, but it's been 1 year since Ryder went down right here on this spot. And it's a sad anniversary, not only for Ryder, the horse, who perished weeks later, but it's been a year and there's been no movement on Ryder's Law 573, my introduction, in the City Council. We've got no additional co-sponsors, and the horses continue to suffer. We've had stifling heat in July and August, and the horses were out. We've had horrible conditions of pollution and cold temperatures, and the horses were out. This is a disgrace to the city. We have an offer from a corporation to fund electric carriages, horseless carriages, to fund the whole program, and yet the city's still balking at any kind of change in the industry. So that's why I'm here. We're here to, again, push Ryder's Law, and we have to get some movement because these horses are suffering. We have to be the voices of the voiceless, and that means the horses are suffering daily in this environment in New York City.
who is being forced to pull a carriage on a sweltering hot day collapsed right here on the street. Stop the cruelty, stop the pain.
TWU is to blame.
Stop the cruelty, stop the pain.
TWU is to blame.
Stop the cruelty, stop the pain.
TWU is to blame.
Centuries of abusing horses, not only in New York City, but throughout the world, has to stop. It stopped in other cities around the United States, in fact, other cities around the world. New York City should be a leader here. Instead, they're protecting, now listen to this, the TWU, and I think the leadership is rogue because they don't represent the drivers. The drivers are independent contractors. They get paid hourly. They have no benefits. My bill, 573, offers them benefits, a living wage. But the horse owners, TWU represents the horse owners, right? There's a few of those, a handful. When did you ever know of a union representing management? It's unheard of. I've asked Tish James for an investigation. I want to know how many members are really driving the horses in Central Park. I want to know how many union members of TWU are actually driving. I've asked the union, I've asked Tish James for an investigation, nothing. I get no answer. Why? They're hiding something, folks. They don't represent the drivers. The drivers want this. They want electric horseless carriages. They want it. And listen to this. We have full funding from a corporation that says we'll donate 48 carriages. Electric carriages. We'll donate that. And yet we want to make these horses suffer. We can't sit by. It's been a year. You know how many additional co-sponsors I got in 1 year? 0. Shame on them. Shame on Lynn Shulman.
Shame.
Shame on the speaker. Shame on the
speaker.
speaker for not even sitting down with me and trying to negotiate something. And shame on the mayor. I went to the mayor's office. They won't even talk about it. Why? What are they protecting? Are they protecting the interests? Are they protecting New York City? It's a dangerous situation. It's a matter of time before a horse bolts, gets spooked, and runs off and hurts someone and themselves.
Like Councilman Holden said that the TWU does not represent.
And bolted down the street and crashed into an oncoming station wagon at the intersection, and Spotty died on the spot.
The traffic in this city is only getting more chaotic. Horses do not belong on the streets of New York City. is time to ban horse-drawn carriages. And Ryder's law, of course, very sensibly proposes replacing them with cruelty-free electric carriages.
Tell your friends not to vote for them.
The broker was basically a middleman for a kill pen. Because that's where they get these horses, they get them cheap, they get them at the end of their life, and they're on a 30-day guarantee.
He collapsed here in public view, and the public was shocked. People who were here that day and watched Ryder collapse and saw his owner whip him and slap him and scream at him were shocked. But we weren't shocked, because we know that these horses are merely money-making commodities. Stop the cruelty, stop the pain.
Speaker Adams is to blame.
Stop the cruelty, stop the pain.
Speaker Adams is to blame.
And I've documented and researched since last year, since I first saw the video of that horse, and another one of their just blatant, in-your-face lies.
The council, believe me, we got 18 sponsors. That's it. Why? It's outrageous. It is outrageous that we let these horses suffer day in and day out. Don't vote for anybody that's not on this bill. If you do, you're contributing. And the people here are not going to do that. On principle, don't vote for anybody that's not on this bill. What more do they need? The daily reminders. And thanks for night class, VFAR, all the groups are helping us in the cause. But we can't move the needle because of a few union bosses who should not be leading anything, much less a union membership. The normal rank and file TWU member, again, has no idea why this union is representing this horse carriage industry. I died for your ride is the slogan that we should be using and showing everyone. Nobody should be renting these carriages. We have horseless electric carriages that are just as charming, if not more, than having a horse pull it and laboring through the heat. Anybody that cares about animals, and we all do here, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, but this is a situation that we need more sponsors. If we get to 26, they have to hear it. They have to hold a hearing. But Lynn Schulman won't even talk to me about it. She won't hold a hearing. She could do that. 18 sponsors is a lot. That should at least have a hearing. And to go through another summer of suffering for these horses is outrageous. Thank you very much, and I thank you all for coming. And we're gonna make some noise, obviously, today.
Pass Ryder's law. Thank you.